There's a startling truth that perhaps many of us in our golden years are unaware of. Every 40 seconds in the United States, someone faces a heart attack. And what's even more alarming, 1 out of every 5 of these cases occurs silently, with no clear warning signs. You might be thinking you're still doing fine, that those sudden bouts of fatigue or slight chest discomfort are just a part of aging. That right there is the most dangerous misconception, an old perception that needs to be shattered to protect yourselves. Do you often find yourself short of breath after climbing just a few stairs, or suddenly exhausted for no apparent reason, even when you haven't done anything strenuous? Could your daily meals be silently burdening your heart without you even knowing it? The truth is, many familiar foods, dishes we enjoy every day, could be gradually eroding your cardiovascular health, making the risk of a major cardiac event no longer a distant threat. The anxiety of an unexpected heart attack, the fear of becoming a burden to your children and grandchildren, are these the hidden worries you carry, affecting your senior heart health? But wait, don't despair just yet. If what I've just said resonates with your concerns, then this video is precisely for you. Today, as a heart surgeon with many years of experience, I won't just expose the 7 groups of foods to avoid, those silent saboteurs threatening the hearts of those in their golden years every single day. More importantly, I will equip you with powerful weapons, easily understandable scientific knowledge, incredibly simple diet tips for seniors, and smart alternatives so you can proactively prevent heart disease and enjoy a truly healthy aging process full of energy and joy. Stay tuned until the end of this video because the solution for a healthier heart is right before your eyes, helping you effectively achieve heart attack prevention. Have you ever wondered why taking care of your artery health becomes even more crucial as we journey past the milestone of 70? Imagine your vascular system, your arteries and veins, as an intricate network of highways that have faithfully served your body for decades. Over time, these highways can naturally become a bit less flexible, perhaps developing a few potholes or narrowed lanes from the natural wear and tear of life and the buildup of plaque. This is a normal part of aging well, but it does mean our incredible heart might have to work a little harder to keep everything flowing smoothly. The reality is that after 70, our heart has often weathered more storms. Consider this. In the United States alone, about 805,000 people suffer a heart attack each year. That's 1 every 40 seconds. And for seniors, the impact of conditions like years of high blood pressure, underlying inflammation, and the natural stiffening of arteries can make any blockages far more dangerous than they might have been in our younger years. What might have been a gentle tap on the shoulder from your body in your 50s or 60s can now become a much more urgent call to action. It's also important to know, and this is a piece of knowledge that can truly empower you, that heart warning signs in older adults can sometimes be subtle, not always the dramatic chest-clutching scene we see in movies. For many seniors, profound weakness or unusual tiredness might be the primary signal your heart is sending. This makes it even more vital to be in tune with your body and to be proactive. That's precisely why understanding the power of senior nutrition and making informed choices isn't just a good idea. It's a profound act of self-care and a cornerstone of senior wellness. The wonderful news is that you hold so much power to influence your cardiovascular health through these daily choices, to prevent heart disease and to continue living a vibrant, meaningful life. That sizzling bacon for breakfast, a quick hot dog for lunch, or those convenient cold cuts for a sandwich? I completely understand that processed meats are often go-to options for their flavor and sheer convenience, especially when we're looking for a quick and easy meal. They're a familiar part of many of our diets. However, behind that convenience lies a significant concern for our cardiovascular health, particularly as we cherish our healthy aging journey. Most processed meats are very high in sodium, which, as we've discussed, plays a major role in making blood pressure control more challenging. They also often contain a hefty dose of saturated fats, which isn't helpful when we're trying to lower cholesterol and prevent heart disease. But there's more to the story. Many of these products contain preservatives like nitrites and nitrates. While these extend shelf life and add color, once in your body, they can convert into compounds that may damage the delicate lining of your arteries, potentially increasing inflammation and contributing to plaque buildup. In fact, here's a piece of information that might surprise you. Studies have shown that eating processed meat just a few times a week can boost your heart disease risk by up to 40%. That's a significant number and a powerful reason to reconsider how often these foods appear on our plates. But don't feel disheartened. There are so many delicious ways to enjoy savory flavors without these risks. Think about fresh, lean cuts of poultry, like roasted turkey breast, which can be just as wonderful in a sandwich. If you enjoy sausages, look for options made from lean chicken or turkey with no added nitrites or nitrites and lower sodium content. Always check the label. And how about exploring the vibrant world of plant-based proteins? Lentils, chickpeas, and beans can be transformed into incredibly flavorful and satisfying dishes that are fantastic for your artery health. Making these swaps isn't just about avoiding a risk, it's about actively choosing vitality and supporting your heart for many active, joyful years to come. The refreshment of a cold soda on a warm day, a glass of sweet fruit punch, or a comforting sweetened tea. There's no denying the appeal of these sugary beverages. They're often a quick grab for a moment of pleasure or a burst of energy. But here's a thought that might make you pause. That seemingly innocent drink can unleash a massive flood of sugar into your system. Did you know that a single can of soda can contain a staggering 30 to 50 grams of sugar? That's like consuming 8 to 10 teaspoons of sugar all at once. When your body is hit with this sugar overload, your pancreas works overtime to produce insulin. Over many years, this can lead to insulin resistance, prediabetes, and eventually type 2 diabetes, a major risk factor for heart disease. Furthermore, this excess sugar often gets converted into triglycerides, a type of fat that circulates in your blood, contributing to plaque buildup in your arteries. It's a crucial aspect of senior wellness to understand that studies specifically show seniors who drink just one sugary drink a day have a significantly higher chance of developing heart disease. Making a conscious effort towards sugar reduction isn't just about your waistline, it's a powerful step for your cardiovascular health. So, what are some delightful ways to quench your thirst? Plain water is always your best friend. Try infusing it with slices of lemon, cucumber, or a few mint leaves for a refreshing twist. Sparkling water with a splash of real fruit juice can also be a fantastic soda substitute. Unsweetened herbal teas like chamomile, ginger, or peppermint are wonderful, offering both hydration and soothing benefits. And if you're a coffee lover, enjoy it black or with a touch of unsweetened milk. Choosing these alternatives is a simple yet profound gift to your heart, helping you maintain steadier energy levels and supporting your overall well-being. That soft white bread for sandwiches, the morning bagel, or those convenient crackers and snacks, they are certainly staples in many American households, familiar and often comforting. We've grown up with many of them, haven't we? But here's some food for thought. The common thread in these items is that they're typically made from refined flour, which has been stripped of most of its beneficial fiber and vital nutrients. When we eat these refined carbohydrates, they convert into sugar in our bloodstream very quickly. This causes a rapid spike in blood sugar, and our body responds by releasing a surge of insulin to manage it. This constant roller coaster of blood sugar highs and lows, if it happens day after day, can, over time, damage the delicate lining of our blood vessels, increase inflammation, and elevate triglycerides, a type of fat in the blood that's not friendly to our hearts. The lack of fiber also means we miss out on its crucial role in slowing digestion and keeping our blood sugar levels more stable. It's this very cycle of high insulin and sugar over extended periods that can unfortunately damage your blood vessels and ultimately raise your risk of a heart attack. So what's the heart smart switch? Embrace the goodness of whole grains. Think 100% whole wheat bread, hearty rye bread, or even sprouted grain breads. These are packed with fiber to keep you feeling full and your energy steady. Instead of white pasta, try whole wheat versions or those made from lentils or chickpeas. They're surprisingly delicious and much better for your artery health. And for a wonderful breakfast, a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh fruit and nuts is a true champion. One of the best diet tips for seniors when choosing bread is to look at the ingredients list. The word whole should be right at the top, like whole wheat flour. This simple shift can significantly help prevent heart disease and keep your energy levels wonderfully consistent throughout your day. If there's one fat I, as a heart surgeon, must emphatically caution against, it's trans fat, truly a primary enemy of heart health. Mostly man-made through a process called hydrogenation, you'll see trans fats listed as partially hydrogenated oil on labels. Their effect is devastating. They significantly raise your LDL, bad cholesterol, while simultaneously lowering your HDL, good cholesterol. This severely accelerates plaque buildup, hardening and narrowing arteries, and directly increases heart attack and stroke risk. The impact is profound. Consuming just 2 grams of trans fat daily, about what's in one store-bought cookie, can elevate your heart attack risk by over 20%. Therefore, to effectively lower cholesterol, you must avoid trans fats. These harmful fats often hide in commercially baked goods like cookies and crackers, stick margarines, shortening, fried fast foods, and some frostings. Your best defense is diligent label reading. If partially hydrogenated oil is listed, avoid that product. Instead, choose healthy natural fats from olive oil, avocados, nuts, and seeds. A critical tip: even if a label claims 0 grams trans fat, the product can still contain small amounts if partially hydrogenated oil is an ingredient. Eliminating trans fats is one of the most powerful actions for your cardiovascular health, protecting your artery health, and promoting aging well. That crispy fried chicken, those golden French fries, or delightful battered fish, who can resist the wonderful texture and taste of fried foods? They're often linked with joyful meals and social gatherings, bringing a sense of indulgence. However, it's important to understand what happens when foods are fried, especially at very high temperatures. The oil can break down and form harmful compounds. These compounds can unfortunately lead to inflammation and damage within our blood vessels. Over time, this damage can cause our arteries to become stiff and narrow, which significantly increases the risk of a heart attack. A particularly concerning practice is the reusing of frying oil, common in many restaurants, which makes the oil even more detrimental as it can form trans fats and other toxins that are directly harmful to your heart. Furthermore, the batter on these foods acts like a sponge, soaking up a lot of oil, which adds empty calories and unhealthy fats, impacting weight management and cholesterol levels. But the good news is you don't have to give up that satisfying crunch. Consider baking in the oven or using an air fryer. These methods can achieve a wonderful crispiness with far less oil. When you do choose to fry occasionally, use fresh oil each time. Olive oil or avocado oil are good choices, and keep the temperature moderate, around 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. Afterwards, pat the food with paper towels to absorb excess oil. For a healthier breading, try almond flour, finely browned oats, or whole wheat breadcrumbs mixed with herbs. By choosing smarter cooking methods, you're significantly reducing harmful fats, protecting your blood vessels, and contributing to a healthier heart, ensuring your senior nutrition is both enjoyable and beneficial. A warm cookie, a slice of cake, or a piece of chocolate, these sweet delights often bring us comfort, joy, and are a part of many celebrations and cherished moments. It's completely natural to enjoy a treat. However, most commercially prepared pastries and sweets often conceal high amounts of sugar and unhealthy fats. Consuming a lot of sugar can cause your blood sugar to spike quickly, and over time, this can damage your blood vessels and significantly increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The fats frequently used in these treats, like butter or cream, can elevate your bad LDL cholesterol levels. For those of us over 70, these combined risks can unfortunately pave the way for a heart attack. It's also worth noting that some pastries might still contain trans fats, often listed as partially hydrogenated oil, which are particularly detrimental, raising bad cholesterol while lowering the good kind, further escalating heart attack risk even in small amounts. Making a conscious effort towards sugar reduction is indeed a cornerstone of effective heart attack prevention. But this doesn't mean you have to give up sweetness entirely. You can absolutely satisfy that craving in heart-healthy ways. Fresh fruit is nature's own candy. Think of a juicy apple, a bowl of vibrant berries, or sweet orange slices, all packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber. If chocolate is your weakness, opt for dark chocolate with 70% cocoa or higher. It offers rich flavor with less sugar and beneficial antioxidants. And what about baking at home? This gives you complete control to reduce sugar, perhaps using mashed bananas or unsweetened applesauce instead, and incorporate whole wheat flour for added fiber. When you choose these smarter sweets, you're truly nourishing your body, helping to keep your blood sugar stable and protecting your heart, all while contributing to your journey of aging well. On busy days, or when you're simply not feeling up to cooking a full meal, a can of soup or a pre-packaged meal can seem like a wonderfully quick and easy solution. I certainly understand the appeal of that convenience. However, the frequent companion in many of these convenient options is a surprisingly high amount of sodium or salt. As we know, salt makes your body retain extra water, which in turn pushes up your blood pressure. When blood pressure remains elevated, it can damage your blood vessels and force your heart to work much harder. And for those of us over 70, this additional strain significantly increases the risk of a heart attack. Here's a wow fact that might surprise you. Experts advise that older adults should aim for no more than 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. Yet, even canned soups labeled low sodium can still contain 500 to 600 milligrams of sodium per serving, meaning just one can could push you over that safe daily limit. Effective salt reduction is truly one of the most impactful high blood pressure tips. But convenience and senior heart health can go hand in hand. Consider making a large batch of delicious homemade soup with fresh or frozen vegetables and low-sodium broth. Then freeze individual portions for quick meals. When buying canned soups, become a label detective. Look for those explicitly stating low sodium and compare brands to find the lowest possible amounts. For other canned goods like beans or vegetables, a thorough rinse under cold water can wash away a good portion of the added salt. And for flavor in your homemade dishes, embrace garlic powder, onion powder, or a variety of dried herbs instead of salt. A squeeze of lemon or a dash of pepper can also work wonders. By mindfully managing your sodium intake, you're directly supporting better blood pressure control, reducing cardiovascular risks, and making a vital contribution to your senior nutrition and longevity tips. I truly want to leave you with a powerful message of hope today. Please remember, it is never, ever too late to embark on the journey of caring more deeply for your heart. Regardless of your age or your past habits, every small, positive change you make in your lifestyle and diet can yield significant benefits, often more quickly than you might imagine. Finally, please remember that the information in this video is for informational and inspirational purposes only. For medical advice tailored to your individual health needs, especially if you have pre-existing conditions or are taking medication, always consult with your personal physician or a qualified healthcare professional.